Hip-hop lost a pioneer today, January 24th, in the wake of the news that WorldStarHipHop founder Lee Q. Denat has died. Details are scant at this point, but the source of the reports allege that Q passed away in his sleep. He was 43 years old. TMZ reports that the cause of death could be a heart attack, although an autopsy will determine that later today. More than just a destination for quote-unquote ratchet videos, WorldStarHipHop was instrumental in breaking countless hip-hop music videos in the rap community. Hip-Hop DX sends our condolences to the friends and family of Q, and for more developments on this breaking news story...
All right, Q, WorldStar.
Yeah, obviously he passed away this week.
Yeah, obviously condolences. When I say condolences, it's like I never knew the guy, so don't want to act like I fucking favour him over anyone else, because I'm not trying to act like I was a fucking major fan of WorldStarHipHop anyway. But to a degree I was, because I guess there were certain artists that WorldStar made me kind of get hold of, because I know when certain people hit WorldStar, eventually it gets to the others, and I tend to be some of the others.
Well, WorldStar's fast in terms of videos, like stuff that's popping in like the hood.
Yeah, for
sure.
sure.
I mean, WorldStar's first on that. Obviously, I'm a big fan of WorldStar. Like I'd probably say after social networking websites and like YouTube or whatever else, I think that WorldStar is probably my most visited website because I just think that there's so much content on there. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of crud now.
But it's just like 80% coonery though.
No, but that's not, but some of it's coonery, but then some of it's like, I don't know, I think we've just gone over 200 Vine Comp of the Weeks, and I think I've literally watched every Vine Comp of the Week. And I feel like
we can watch it on YouTube though.
Vine Comp of the Week?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've always just watched it on WorldStar. I thought it was, isn't it on like the WorldStar channel on YouTube?
Probably.
Yeah. So I literally will always go WorldStar, and that would be that's like my every Saturday or Friday I'll watch, and I feel like they give you the roundup of everything you need to know. Every meme, it's like you can if you watch WorldStar Vine Comp of the Week, you can stay culturally relevant forever. Like genuinely.
I know what you're saying, but that's just Vine Comp of the Week, because that's kind of, I guess, more tailored to be funny. But we know WorldStar is known for the fucking crud of bare niggas fighting.
I think they kind of moved. I think they were there a couple of years ago, and I was like, whole thing you see something, you'd be like WorldStar, and you see people start fighting or whatever else. And I think that it was bad at one point where it was just like swingers, and it was just ignorant coon shit.
Bare rumbles.
But I think over the last couple of years, there's still some of that like this. But if you want that sort of thing, you have to have a place to go for that. And there is still some of that, just like seeing coonery. But then in the same breath, I think that over the last, especially 2 years, 3 years, whatever else, it's not really. It's kind of like a balanced website where it's more like a commentary on urban culture. I don't hate the term urban; it's horrible. But
I know look, I get what you're saying, but I'm just a bit kind of first of all, does it even matter? Because I don't hate the site, because I fucking know. Look at me. Fucking, as much as I'm even saying that it's not even a site that I really liked, I fucking, my video went viral because of fucking WorldStar.
Oh,
they fucking one of the first people that posted it.
Oh, shit.
So fucking funny enough, that's how
I saw that before I even knew you.
Fucking, that's crazy.
There you go.
That's fucking insane.
And that's because and we're literally talking about it. That's
but look, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying just because somehow it might have helped me to some degree. I'm not saying, therefore now I should like it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it's one of those things where should we even be bothered that bare coonery was being posted? Because at the end of the day, this shit is happening.
Yeah.
Or because some people's argument is that because of WorldStar, and obviously when you get WorldStar, some people get famous and yada yada yada, people encourage the coonery. You know what I'm saying to you? So it's kind of a self-perpetuating kind of spiral. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
But at the end of the day, without WorldStar, it would still be happening anyway. Because for WorldStar to exist, these things had to be happening. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think because WorldStar was as I said, people yell WorldStar, it kind of encouraged. So it's like if you saw two people squaring up and someone's like WorldStar, people just start swinging. And I feel like that's what happened.
The world's gonna be watching.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Jesus, this is. Did you ever used to watch fucking sci-fis and shit? Yeah, and they used to show visions of the future, and it was shit like that. Where
no, I've never seen that.
Oh, for instance. Oh, in the 80s, could you ever fucking imagine, or the 90s even, could you ever fucking imagine watching a sci-fi movie now?
Yeah.
Where they'll fucking show, in the future, we'll have these little gadgets.
Yeah.
Where instantly, as soon as someone fucking wants to start fighting in the street, some fucking arcade graphics will come out and be boom, World Star Fight. Do you get what I'm saying? And straight on, fucking, it's like almost like a video game, like a spectacle that you watch like live.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
And I think I have to say, as much, I've definitely sat around and watched like hours and hours of just like niggas swinging in the hood on YouTube, on WorldStar. Like I've watched a lot of it. Like,
bro, I'm not gonna lie, man. It's so vibe,
exactly,
man.
and that's the thing. And then because we were saying, oh, you know, like now Q's dead, everyone's saying, oh, rest in peace, rest in peace. But when he was alive, like, did he exploit black culture or whatever?
Everyone's hating on him. Like, everyone's hating on him. You know what I'm saying to you? I want to say everyone. You know.
For me, I don't feel that. I feel like WorldStar provided a service, and it's good. It's great. Like it's not. Don't get me wrong. It's not like the most positive thing that I've ever come. I don't know if Malcolm X would really be rampant with WorldStar, but like in the same breath, it's just like, you know, I think it's actually it's a commentary on urban culture, and we have to unfortunately include that there's some coonery that still just happens.
Do you know what?
And if it's on the internet, I want to see it.
I think it's like it's kind of like a fly on the wall of, as you just saying, like quote unquote, fucking lack of a better term, urban culture. But
hood shit.
But I guess, do they post enough positive shit?
Well, I think they do now. I think obviously they probably responded to criticism, and it's like, you know, you kind of see like a mixture of videos. So like, you know, a lot of their stuff, you know, and I think they've kind of gone a little bit more, not political, but it's just like if anyone gets shot, they get the body cam footage, WorldStar. So I've seen like a lot, and it's like, you know, well, as we know, obviously, like, you know, black people are just getting shot for jokes in America, and it's about to get a lot worse, really. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I think it's important that there's also somewhere where you can kind of see these things happening, like with your own two, and they've been the first people really with. But so I've seen like a lot of the shootings happen, and then you kind of see the level of how unfair it is, or like, you know, like how like the gross misconduct done by the police continually. And I feel like, as much as people might want to say it's coonery, it's actually shone a lot light on that, and it's made some people actually a lot more political and feel strongly about it. And it's like, you know, I don't know if they were never really like formally. Well, I don't think they would be formally like associated with Black Lives Matter, but they were showing the killings, so you could see it. And I know that I've watched a number of them, especially one, I've forgotten the guy's name now. It's bad, but like it's where he pulls him over for a traffic stop, and then he literally just reaches in. If he asks him to get his license, he reaches into the glove compartment to get his license, and the police officer's like, "What?" And to blast man in the chest. He's dead, and his foot's on the accelerator, and he just shoots off and goes forward. And I watched that whole footage, and I was just like, "Rah!" And that's, brother, and that footage is nowhere else on the internet. YouTube won't touch it, like it's nowhere. Bro. Like, but WorldStar will just be like, here it is. See what's happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely like the uncut nature of it.
For sure.
Like that. I'm definitely a fan.
WorldStar Honeys was sick as well.
I mean, but it's, I don't know.
Q's Playhouse.
For me,
there's grease on there.
I'd rather just knock one out. I'd rather just watch some hardcore porn, knock one out.
No, but that's the thing,
get on with my day.
Bro,
watching chicks fucking teasing myself and
they had Q's Playhouse, and that was porn. That was like amateur hood porn. So like all these things now, what was it called? Worldwide Freaks and whatever else. Those things wouldn't have popped if it wasn't for kind of WorldStar kind of breaking the amateur thing as well. Do you know what I mean? So
fair enough. But yeah, I mean,
there's a lot of grease on
Yeah,
there.
I definitely like the uncut nature of it. And part of me is why it's kind of interesting for me as well, because it's like, it just shows you how greasy life is. Because most people in the Western world, as far as I know, in my sort of some kind of like circumference, or whatever the fucking deal is, or radius, shall I say, fucking, it's kind of peaches and cream. Even when people might act like they're fucking from the hood and it's so fucking hard, and look, man, pull out your fucking socks. You can make shit happen. So I'm saying to you, but it's one of them things where, oh shit, what's that thing? Fuck, where was it? Fuck was I saying?
I have no idea.
Oh my god.
No, it'll come.
WorldStar.
Yeah.
Yes.
You were saying about coonery, but it's good to see it.
Yes, fucking hell. Yes, basically, it's good to kind of see that how like life is literally fucking insane.
Yeah.
And most people in this kind of like, I guess, places like London, I mean, it depends on obviously how you've grown up and so forth, but the majority of people in the Western world, it's fucking cushy. You know what I'm saying to you? So their vision of life is like, they don't get to see how unlucky you can be because you was unlucky to be born somewhere fucking wild. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Where there's no fucking roads, the roads are fucking, they ain't no fucking road works every fucking day, clean, making sure your fucking roads are smooth. They ain't no fucking traffic lights. Everyone's just hoping that we can coordinate this fucking road system and shit, and we fucking get by and everything's so cushy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
As they say in phone shops, you know what I mean? Like, talk out the worry, talk out the risk. We ain't got nothing to worry about in the West. It's like, oh, what? Starbucks gonna run out of soy milk? That's literally like you know.
And that's why
we don't really have much to worry about.
That's why I fucking like WorldStar for that reason. Where I think it's important if you can handle it.
No, but brother, it's not like they show some stuff from the developing world, but they mainly show stuff from the like coonery.
No, but there's some shit I've seen the inside CCTV of a fucking bus crashing or like falling down a cliff and people just flying all over the bus, and it's like fucking hell. There's pictures of fucking people when they maybe have a collision with an oil tank or something, and literally the car's just like gone under the fucking truck to like, you know when the person like gets split like
yeah.
Like half their fucking skin is ripped from the top half.
Yeah.
And you're like, fucking hell. Like, it's just crazy out here. You know what I'm saying to you?
No, but does it not slightly worry you that we might be becoming desensitized? Because I know for a fact that the amount of things that I can handle seeing is much like deeper than I feel like the older generation.
Bro,
because I've seen so much fucked up shit on the internet already.
To a degree, yes. And I'll tell you why I say yes, because I watched one YouTube video one time, and it was basically 12 things not to Google or some shit. Yeah. There you go. Anyway, fucking literally, Jesus Christ. When you watch those things, because your fucking human brain is such fucking stupid, you're compelled to want to go and see it. Because they don't actually show you the images on YouTube, but they fucking talk about it. You know what I'm saying to you? So you're like, fucking shit, I want to go and Google it. So you Google some of them, and it's, all right. One of them was like one kid, he was playing online with another kid, and then one of the other kids was like, taunting them or some shit. The kid got to his house, stabbed him, butt fucked him, then chopped him up.
I mean,
and then the kid woke up, like, so basically chopped up his limbs there.
Yeah.
So while this was happening, I guess the kid woke up, was fucking freaking out again, and then fucking he'll start stabbing the kid again, or just.
And this is on webcam?
And no, this is on fucking the internet right now. You can fucking see it, but there's pictures, like full blown, detailed pictures. And the kid is chopped up. And the story is fully there. Like, what happened?
You're a step further than I am because like I've only seen a couple beheadings and like whatever else, but like I'm not seeing like
this one isn't a behead.
No, but I feel like a beheading isn't as bad as what you saw.
God, Jesus Christ!
Genuinely, bro, I'm not even. You said you saw a fucking kid get fucking cut up.
No. This ain't a video. This is like pictures. Because obviously,
pictures.
I don't think it was filmed while it was happening. But when he got to the scene, obviously his limbs are lying all over the place. But obviously after the autopsies and yada yada yada, they obviously worked out this is what fucking happened. Obviously due to what he.
Yeah, I don't think I want to see the pictures neither. Like,
it was
pictures
fucking
videos,
just insane.
Yeah.
But I'm saying for somehow I could deal with that, but I couldn't deal with watching these two, I think Mexican drug dealers or some shit. One of them gets chainsawed. Yeah. And it's literally like, what the fuck am I doing watching this shit? But I'm kind of like...
It's like, I suppose it's all based around the 2 girls, 1 cup phenomena of the worst thing on the internet. But the thing that literally, like, you know...
What's wrong with us, man?
Yeah, like, but I think that like popped because everyone was talking about it. But it's like, you know, I can't... Like that, that was like the bit, but it's like we've just seen so much fucked up shit on the internet now. Like it's like, and I guess there's no end really.
But I just want humans to admit, that we're fucked up. Do you know what I'm saying to you?
I don't think anyone's...
To a degree, no, but
I don't think anyone's...
But there's too much of like, I don't know, there's too much sugar coating. I don't know, man. It's kind of, it's weird, man.
I think everyone admits they want to kind of see that shit. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, not even if it's like, I think so some people might be like, no, like, I never want to see that, whatever else. But I think a majority of people like, you know, if it's on the internet, I'll watch it.
Like life is like literally like to go through life, not have a fucking disease, not fucking get stabbed, shot, fucking die of cancer, AIDS or some shit. You fucking got through like whew. And if especially if you happen to have a good career. Yeah. You fucking was like one of the luckiest people that ever existed in the universe of fucking Earth, full stop.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing well.
That's fucking insane. So I'm saying, like, life by any fucking time, like, I was watching some fucking war film the other day, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, imagine living in the war times and having to be on a fucking battlefield of war, them times, like during like fucking World War II or fucking, I don't know, during slavery times when someone's trying to colonize your fucking country or some shit. Like, it's like the battles are fucking gruesome.
Well, two things. A, we might have another world war because, you know, we're heading that way. But you are right. Having a war is literally the longest thing you can do with your time. Like, that's such a fucking myth. Like, allow that. Like, I really play. We don't end up. But I feel like that. But we won't go back to that because the technology now is just like you just drone people and just murder them.
It's a different kind of war.
Yeah, but I just feel like imagine they were just like, no, you've got to literally like go 10 toes down. But imagine literally like Mike's proper into history, right? And he told me about people always say like, you know, when the Third Reich they tried to like expand. And they say it's because they went too far to the east and too far to the west at the same time, and they could, if they just focused on doing one, they could have been better. But actually, one of the key things which they struggled against is that when they went to Russia, you know, same as you had like 1,000 troops at a certain city. Unlike other countries which you'd fight, you know, if there's 1,000 troops, you kill half the troops, then the remaining 500, like, they retreat, so they move back, and do you know what I mean, whatever else. But with Russian troops, you could never retreat. So literally, you had to kill every single town you went to when you're trying to get to Russia. You had to kill every single person. You had to kill every man, woman, and child to get that city. Do you know what I mean? There's no, so the whole thing is that it literally just took forever because you had to kill everyone. Because if you were a Russian soldier, you literally either had to die, or if you retreated, they'd kill you anyhow. So you literally were like, fuck.
That's what the Japanese are like, I think.
Yeah, bro, it's a myth. It's literally, and I just feel like, imagine like our lives compared to that. Never, bruv. Never. I'm never, like war is the longest thing in the world. Fuck that.
I completely agree, man.
Literally.
I fucking completely agree. And basically, I guess, also just reminds me that I'm lucky to be living in how I'm fucking living.
I don't know how we got from WorldStar to like avoiding a war. But
for me, it's just the luck of like how, for me, WorldStar reminds me that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit where it just reminds me that I haven't had to go through any of that mad shit I have to see in WorldStar.
Yeah.
So I'm a fucking lucky human being to the nth fucking degree. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I think that's kind of like a good spin to put on it. Like WorldStar makes me feel fortunate that I'm not bombing brown people or whatever.
No, not that I'm not committing any of these acts, but I just maybe I have to make that decision.
Yeah,
maybe I'm not the one being bombed on. You know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not the one that fucking. My house gets bombed and I fucking get displaced and I'm fucking a refugee now. Like people telling me when I'm trying to get into the country, go fuck yourself, you fucking inhumane fucking shit, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, because there's videos of just like bombings as well on WorldStar as well, and it's just like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right. It gives us an unhinged look into the world with like an urban angle, but that it's amazing, and I'm happy about everything about it. I think it's probably the best website on the internet.
But what's gonna happen now though?
Well, I don't think he was really running it anymore. I think he's just like caking up.
Did he sell it on?
Yeah, I don't know. He was just like I think it's like one of the biggest websites on. Do you know what I mean? Like,
he's caking though, right?
Yeah, so he's not caking anymore, but he was caking at the time.
I mean, condolences, man, to anyone that was close and all that. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was more thinking about the website as opposed to the actual human being. But you know,
cool.
Yeah, subscribe and all that good stuff. Teef, Klepto.